Yeah. What's good? It's your boy Bevolve, back for another one. Um, you know what I'm saying? Orchestrated Minds, Crown World Productions, White Music Military Group, round 11 team. Uh, I'm back. You know what I mean? So basically, what I want to talk about in this video is what is life to you? What does life mean to you? Why is it worth living? Why what are some of your strengths in life? What are some of your weaknesses in life? Because there's a lot of things that bring us down, a lot of things that bring us down and make us feel like we are nothing, and make us feel like, why live this life? I mean, I know many people out there have, contemplated suicide a lot. I mean, it comes across one's mind, every so often. I mean, when you're feeling alone and you're feeling down and you're feeling like nobody is there for you, even though there are people there for you, you kind of push them away. And when you push them away, you look at them as if they're not even there. You make them basically look like, they're gone, like they disappeared. Um, Basically, I mean, life is what you make it, so if you make it the best for yourself, if you go out and do what you got to do, and you strive for your goals, and you go for what you believe in, you can't go wrong. I mean, we're all gonna have ups and downs in life. We're all gonna have things where we wish we could change in our life. We're gonna have things that aren't necessarily right to us, but can we change another person? No, we can't change. We can't change anybody but ourselves. I mean, we can try to change somebody, but most of the time when that happens, when you try to change somebody, you end up changing yourself, and you end up not liking yourself, and you end up not liking the person that you are because of the fact that you tried to change someone else, so you became somebody else. I know that's a lot to handle. I mean, basically think of it like this. Life is a walk in the park. If you go 2 steps, or if you go a mile, you're still walking. You're still going somewhere. But if you're standing still, you're not moving. There's no way of you moving. There's no way of you going anywhere. So, the way you should look at it is, if you make that mile, you've made a milestone. But for you to take those couple of steps, you've also made a milestone, because of the fact that you took the steps required to keep moving on in life. It's also like a river. If it stops flowing, is water gonna get to people? No. If it keeps flowing, water reaches far and wide. So life is really, it's a precious thing. It's a thing that many take for granted. That many really would rather not want to live, or would not want to have. I mean, because of the fact of the way people look at them, the way people talk to them, the way people think that they're better than someone else. You know, just because you have money, you know, better job, better car, bigger house, does not make you better than someone else. I mean, it means that you went out and you did what you had to do to get to that point in your life. So for someone to sit there and say, I'm better than you, we are all equal. It's like a scale. You put 50 pounds on one end of it, and you put 25 pounds on the other end of it. Is it going to weigh out? No, it's not, because it's not equal weight. We are equal people out here in this world. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has something that they're set here for. Whether it's a talent, whether it's, the way you portray yourself, the way you treat others. Treat others the way that you would want to be treated. Say for instance, you saw a homeless man, and you know, he had told you he hadn't eaten for 6 days, most people would have walked away from him and wouldn't even give him a chance. See, I'm the type of person that I would have, I would have given him every last, I would have given him what I could, I would have gone and bought him a meal, you know, everybody has struggles, everybody has things that they go through in life. I mean, you know, not everybody is, Bill Gates, has the ability to do that type of thing. I mean, but on the other hand, everybody has something that they're good at, whether it's sports, music, money, whatever, so basically, the judgment out here, it really needs to stop. I mean, and I'm not talking about just for me, I'm talking about for everybody. I mean, I see a lot of people all the time, sit there and judge somebody because of the way that they look, or because the way they dress, or even the person that they are. I mean, we are who we are. Now if if you try to be someone that you're not, then and you're judged. I mean, that's a whole different other situation. Be yourself. Be who you are. I mean, for the longest, I was someone I didn't like. I was someone that I hated. I mean, and I swore up and down that was who I was. That, this is who I am, and it's not. I mean, it's taken me a long time to grow up. And for a lot of people, it could take years for them to grow up. It could take decades for them to grow up. But, if you put one foot in front of the other and you keep moving, you're eventually going to reach your goal. You're going to reach that mile. Whether it takes you 4 days or whether it takes you 6 months to a year, So the way you look at things, it's like a circle. If you look at a circle and it should have two equal parts. Now if you split that circle up and you draw 2 more lines in it, and now it has 6 parts. So make life the way that you want to make it. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do anything. Don't let anybody run your life. You make your life. You make who you are. You are who you are, and no matter what, love yourself. It doesn't matter if you have someone. It doesn't matter if you do or you don't. I mean, if you have someone, great for you. But if you don't have someone, still love yourself. Always love yourself. I mean, because you know what? That person could leave you anytime and supposedly find something better. But what are you left with? You're left sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. Why should you feel sorry for yourself when you did nothing wrong? When you did everything that you could do in that relationship to try to be there for them as much as you could. And it obviously just wasn't good enough, So don't waste tears. I mean, it's alright to cry, but don't sit there and look on it like that. I mean, look at it as if it's a learning experience. It's like a test. Some tests you fail. I mean, there's, it's like a pop quiz. You could walk into a classroom and ace the test, but also you could fail the test. It's just a simple way of the way you look at it, the way you read it, the way you understand it, the way you internalize it. And so, never let nobody beat you down and basically tell you you're nothing, because you're someone to yourself. you know, it's taken me a long time to really figure this stuff out. And I'm still figuring things out as I go. You know, for the longest, people would say mean things to me, would say things to me that hurt my feelings. But, you know, now I look at them and I just know they're jealous of who I am, who I'm becoming, because of the fact of I no longer let them sit there and talk. I know I let them sit there and talk, but I just walk right over it like a doormat. And I'm a better person for that. You know, like I said, I continue to learn every single day. Every single day that I'm alive, you know, I'm grateful for another day. I'm grateful to wake up, see the sun shining. I'm grateful to see the moon at night, see the stars. I mean, because there are less fortunate people out there. There are less fortunate people out there that don't get to see that, because either their life's been taken from them, or they just don't have the ability to see it. One more thing I wanted to touch on is suicide. I know a lot of people out there feel like they're depressed, that they're down, no one loves them, no one cares about them, that everybody's against them, and that's not the fact. I mean, there are people right there in front of you that will help you through things, will help you to better yourself, and you know, will give you the advice that they know how to give. You know, everybody's advice may not be the best to you, but you know what? You could take that and use that in little parts and pieces. And with even a couple, you know, a couple good people in your life, with their advice, it can really help you to save yourself. Like I said, I mean, I've been through it all, been through a lot. I'm not saying you know, some people's lives weren't as bad as mine, or even worse, because I can only imagine. I just try to give the advice and the information that I can give to help someone else out. You know, if this video helps someone else out, then you know, I know I've done what I needed to do. You know, I know a lot of people are probably gonna look at this video and not really think much of it, but take what you can take from it. This is only me just talking to you as a human. So with all that, you know, be evolved. Signing out. Be back for another one soon.